Nigerians' worst military government better than Buhari's administration. Nigeria is going down. That is Governor Samuel Ortom. And if something, when a plane is nosediving for any reason whatsoever, if something is not done, okay, if something is not done immediately to bring the plane back to its normal altitude where it should be at that point in time, at the travel of which they are on, it could possibly turn into a disastrous circumstances. What is happening in Nigeria today, if nothing is done and this whole thing continue, do you know what will happen? At the end of the day, we'll be left with scraps and, trying to piece the nation together. Although we are supposed to be a people that, have our own republic, a federal system. However, that's not a true reflection of what is on ground. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Governor Samuel Ortom said that Nigerians were better off during the military regime than the current administration supposedly called democracy. We don't have a democracy. Governor Ortom of Benue State has criticized the President Muhammadu Buhari's regime again. This time, Ortom said that the worst military government in Nigeria is better than the All Progressive Congress-led government. These are people who have no direction of where the country should be headed at all. Ortom said Nigerians were better off during the military regime than Buhari's current administration. He noted Nigeria is more divided on ethnic and religious lines under Buhari's administration than any previous government right from 1960. The governor disclosed this while speaking with journalists in Makurdi, the state capital, yesterday. Ortom accused the current federal government of deceiving Nigerians. Oh, you want to talk about deceive? If see the Yahoo thing, they learn. Buhari is the headquarter, is him and his administration. Did you know what? Can you recall what they told us? Can you recall? Can you go back in memory lane and see what they told us? How Nigerians were fighting helter skelter to ensure that this administration come to being, thinking that we've got someone who understands. Let's continue. According to Ortom, I have been privileged to read the history of Nigeria and that of those who have destroyed us, including the military. Usually we say that the worst democratic government is better than the military government. This is what we used to say. But for the purpose of APC-led government, I want to say that the worst military government we have had in Nigeria is better than this particular government led by APC, led by Buhari. It's a shame. He said that the current federal government does not listen to caution and hates to hear the truth, goes after the people and criticizes them on all sides. Ortom stressed that the current administration has succeeded in destroying Nigeria's economy, security, and social life, and people could not even have confidence in themselves or build up the administration anymore. People he has around him are all like him. What a very true statement. To a large extent, the people that surround Buhari, when they say birds of a feather flock together, not far from the truth at all. When you see, if you look up the sky, and probably you are privileged to see, bird, flying. When you see those pack of birds, when you see those birds of a feather, the same, species, you see them, it's as if it's a single unit that is moving. Yeah. At times you see them, it's as if they planned it. They will all sway to one end and continue and even make some kind of lovely design, yeah, right in the sky. But guess what? It is because they are united. It is because they are one. It is because they understand the rhythms. They are in line. They are in sync with what they should be doing. So when we have a government that does not love or want the people at all in any way, because they have an agenda, this is what happened. Sadly, those you think you've appointed, those you think you've appointed as senators, House of Rep members, governors, you think they should represent your interests. Do you know what? Most of them are after their own, their own self. I mean, when they see the dollar sign, then there goes off the window the caution sign. They throw away the caution and nobody pays attention. Okay, and they know what is wrong. They know, they are so well, they are so much aware. But guess what? They turn a blind eye. Take for instance, I believe some of you would have seen the video on Facebook being shared on various social media platforms. If you've not seen it, I'm sorry I cannot produce that video because it was so gruesome. Where you see soldiers shooting at people. I mean, in the east, Enugu precisely, Enugu precisely. They don't do that in the north. They don't. Where we have Boko Haram, where we have bandits killing people. Do you know the village they said they went to? This what's it called? Fulani herdsmen used to rape their women, destroy their farmland, and all forms of atrocities. Until, are you listening? Until ESM came. Listen, guys, I don't know those are having misconception about what IPOB or the indigenous people of Biafra represent. First of all, okay, their crime, I will tell you their crime is that they want out of Nigeria. Oh, that's the worst crime they have committed. Okay, as if that is not enough, they now formed a security outfit. And Nigerian government has promised to crush that security outfit with all their might and with all their soul, but to leave, okay, but to let what's it called now? Boko Haram and bandits eliminate the indigenous people in the north. Okay, the real houses, those that have been there, the ancestors have been there. They want to take them away so that the Fulanis, to a large extent, if you go back in history, do not really have a place called their own. Reason being that when people settlers were settling, they have a tradition of going round, okay, with their cattle. So they love the cattle, they follow cattle. They are cattle lovers. They follow the cattle. Yes, they follow cattle. So when instead of them settling and getting a hold on the place, and putting their mark, and their footprints on somewhere, they prefer to just roam, okay, wherever the wind blows, and they just go. That's the way they roll. Yes, and so the Fulanis, this is what they were doing, and guess what? Time began to go by, civilization began to come in. People who have lived longer in a place began to use, this is my portion. Territoriality began, and what have you. At the end of the day, their children began to go, and some, like a few, got exposed in school, and they said, where is our home? They now remain in the bush. Oh, what a sad occurrence. We have no place. Unfortunately for Nigeria, one of their sons, Buhari, became president. He said, why not if not? Opportunity knocks at the door. You can understand where we are coming from. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.